things that I've noticed is that when people begin meditating, especially people who do it very sincerely, they experience a purging and a de-stressing of the body. For some people, especially people with terminal illnesses, we notice that they experience sometimes like unusual bowel movements or like vomiting. Some people, drink a lot of water, or they go on like a liquid diet, and this is not sort of willful in any way, but it's somehow your body demands you to do that, and you sort of follow those instructions of the body or the spirit. And and you notice a great there was this one guy I particularly just remembered who had an ulcer in his stomach for over 10 years, and it was so severe that he was on complete bed rest for the last like 6 to 7 years. Couldn't wear pants because he had to use the bathroom that frequently. He couldn't wear pants.
Wow.
And had no control over his bowel movements. A week after the meditation, he came to us, and he said that this has been he had no words. I mean, he just broke down and started crying, because he said that after 10 years, I've actually worn pants. I haven't worn pants in the last 10 years, haven't been able to step out of my house, and I've, walked to your organization. And he had no words to express himself. And this was only with 1 week of meditation.
Wow. Yeah, and what that echoes for me is that the website under the FAQ section clearly says, don't change your diet before or after this. And me, I spent a lot of time doing tons of diets. I don't care. You name it, I've done it. Macrobiotics, raw food, the zone diet.
Yeah.
Anything, I've done it.
Yes.
And yesterday after meditation, I said, I want another pizza. The day before I'd had pizza, and today I was thinking, no, that's cheese. That's going to stop me up. That's going to get me all constipated. But I wanted it. I drove all the way there to this pizza place and got the pizza. And nonetheless, I was completely not constipated. I had very smooth bowel flow. So it's like, yesterday it was said clearly, Shakti, that she sees the big picture. She really knows the way. Yeah, so you just go with whatever happens, and just keep doing the meditation. And
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what Gurudev says, is that if you deprive yourself, if you forcefully deprive yourself of something, if you're craving for something and you're depriving yourself of something, then you're actually hurting your soul. It's like doing violence to your soul. So don't deprive yourself, and consume whatever you want, but let the Shakti take over at the same time, and you will soon see that all those things that are harmful to you or yourself or your body leave you. And that the harmful things are different for each one of us.
Sure.
Like, for example, there are some of Gurudev's disciples who, after beginning meditation, lose the desire to consume coffee or tea. While for others like me, it was onion, garlic, ginger. I don't feel like eating these things, so I don't add them to my food. Very rarely I might, but that's only when my body demands it. So then, I add that stuff on. And for others, it's like they don't feel like consuming milk anymore, or dairy products or meat. The one thing that is consistent amongst all Gurudev's disciples is that they lose the desire to consume any kind of meat or meat-related products. They don't feel like consuming that anymore. And I think that has to do with a change in vrittis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like a change in tendencies, which, sort of stops this demand for particular foods.
Right, but as long as it's losing the desire for it, not, oh, well, everyone else isn't doing it, time for me, no.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, better to just go ahead and do it, and while you're doing it, keep the mantra going, keep the, boom,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It happens, in the same way with cigarettes or alcohol. It's the same thing that Gurudev says, that don't stop it, don't try to control it in any way.
Right.
That's an unnatural thing to do, to control it, to stop it, put like, just quit it cold turkey, and that's not going to bring about a permanent change with it.
Yeah, that's a mental attempt to do
Yeah,
it. That's
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And that works on all levels of your life. It works with your personal life as well. You know, whatever activities that you do, don't deprive yourself of anything. That's what Gurudev says. Continue your material life the way you did before taking diksha, before starting with the mantra and meditation. And you will notice a natural change within you if you allow the Shakti, if you allow his force to work with you and to work on you.
Now the one place where I can't allow it to work on me is driving, because I swear, I'm just, because it's like you say, you feel one with everything. When you drive, you really have to be your individual self at that. And I just, I'm just so loose and free. But you can't do that. I'll be under an 18-wheeler somewhere in intensive care if I'm not careful, because it's just too, you just get spaced.
Yeah. Well, see, there are a lot of people who experience that. And,
well, how do you what can you do?
It's the same thing. Is that the Shakti is the mother force.